Hey everybody. Hey, this is Courtney Bell. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. Let me go ahead and settle in, getting home. Home's where the heart is. You know, man, home is when you got a roof over your head, baby. You know, for 99.6% of us. All right. Hey, just real quick. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that volunteered to help the single parent family I posted about. I want to say thank you to everyone that donated household items. Thank you to everyone that took out the time to participate. Thank you to everyone that took out the time to pray and care and love on those three kids and that one mother. You know, they didn't deserve to be in that situation, but they were. You know, and I am very, very, very. You know, people say, "Oh, I'm busy." No, I am aggressively busy right now. I am up to 3 in the morning, like 4 nights a week. I asked my wife, I can't sleep, I can't eat, I have to work on this certain thing. I'm just not going to let this injustice beat me, that kind of thing. I'm just like, one thing I hate to see, particularly single parent mothers be taken advantage of, and I hate to see wrongs that should be made right, and I just hate to see people just, I'm like, you know what, that's wrong, like that needs to be corrected. Like, man, someone should do something. And I look at myself like, I'm not someone. I should do something. I absolutely hate it to my core. It pains me. It just, I hate it, man. I hate it. I hate to see it. And so that's what happened here. I wanted to share what happened. Like, why did you help this family? And you don't do this all the time and all this stuff. I wanted to explain myself. So, yeah. So, on an accident, really. You know, my wife, she volunteers a lot. Like, we're volunteer people. So she volunteers at a Bible study, you know, at a battered women's shelter. And she met this lady, and, you know, she told me about this lady, and they became friends, like real, true friends. And I wanted to meet her too. And, you know, and everything like that. And, once you meet outside of this place and they're going with that place, you're just a human being and I'm just a human being. My wife is just a human being. We can just be friends, eat together, laugh together, cry together, share about life. How's your week? And just keep in touch. You know, when you're friends, you keep in touch. So we're keeping in touch. And I was learning, she went by one day. And so when she went by, Sandra, my wife, we went by, and, man, I was looking around, and I just saw a floor, cabinets, not one painting, not one glass, nothing to even sit on. I mean, people, I swear to God, they had nothing. I'm talking about, they didn't even have a blanket to stay somewhat warm, socks, a dish, food, nothing. People, they had nothing. They had absolutely nothing. Nothing. And I just couldn't walk away from that. I'm like, you know what? Courtney, you're in a position where all you have to do is speak it. People will volunteer, people will contribute, everything will happen. You got to do your research. You got to make sure you're helping the right family. And you got to put your name on it, your approval on it, and you can help so many people. So that's what happened here. So, but that's how I came into contact with this family. And I just, honestly, you know, I'm just like you, you know, I'm busy, I'm doing life, I'm going through things, but you know what? It wasn't about me. It was about this woman and her 3 kids sleeping on the floor with nothing. And then not only that, man, one of her kids, I said this in a quick fake Facebook post, but I'm telling you the honest to God truth. You know, maybe I've helped over 10,000 people in this community. Maybe now I'm 36. I've been doing this since like I was 20. I'm in different ways contributing to people's lives and stuff. And I, mentor kids, single parent mothers, different things, different resources. And so, out of all the different kids and single parent mothers and families that I come into contact with, there was a category for 12 and 13-year-olds. This 12 and 13-year-old has the most talent out of any child I've ever met in my entire life. I swear to God, I'm not, Mike Tyson, you know who that is, right? Cus D'Amato, that's the guy who discovered Mike Tyson. He's a trainer, and how he met him, Mike Tyson describes that he was getting shellacked. He was getting beat up. He was in some type of juvenile detention center program, and they said, hey, there's this kid I want you to look at, he wants to box. Like, yeah, every kid, every black kid that doesn't have a father wants to box. That's in trouble. They want to fight because they're fighting everything and they're behind the 8 ball, and that's all they know how to do. So he's like, every kid wants to box. Every black kid like that wants to box. A penny a dozen. But you know what? Since you're my friend, I'm going to take the time out and see what's going on. Whatever, probably nothing anyway. So you think that this story would go something like, hey, he's winning and he's got some skills. No, man. Mike Tyson was getting beat up. He was getting shellacked. His face was bleeding. Like, oh my God, we need to stop this thing. And Cus D'Amato said, this is the one. This is the one I've been waiting for all my life. This is the one. He's getting beat up. He's getting beat up badly. He said, no, people don't understand. You don't see what I see. This is the one. This is the one I've been waiting for. Oh my God. Thank you, God. This is the one. This is the one. This kid, this is the one. And he walked away. To this day, I see Mike Tyson cry over this. He's like, man, one of the things I regret and I would love to know in life is to ask the Cus D'Amato, like, how did he know I was the one? That's what I see in this 12-year-old girl. A girl. She has the most talent, It's how she thinks. At 12 years old, you can come from the best family with oh my God. See, so a lot of people don't understand me, but I'm trying. I understand, great minds are misunderstood lots of times. But their results are so special and beautiful, and they're beautiful people, and that's why we love them. So I think that's why people love me. But what I'm saying is, the way she thinks, the way she processes, her outlook on life is not something you see in a 20-year-old, a grown adult, 20, a 24-year-old, maybe a 30-year-old, maybe someone like me, like how I am and people perceive me and stuff, someone like me. But not at 12. I wasn't like that at 12. I wasn't like how people see me until like my early 20s, maybe 19. I started a little bit, but right around that age. But she's 12. You know what? And I'm going to end it with this. Just from the bottom of my heart, thank you, people, man. Oh my God. She has talent. If she gets a half-assed decent chance in life, she'll be whatever she wants to be. A lot of us, we cannot be whatever we want to be. She can. And she's special. She has it. My pastor, they donated some things, and he got to meet her, and tears in his eyes. He said, Courtney, man, hey, you're right about that girl, man. Like, how did you know that? Like, you're right about it. I met her. I just talked for like 20 seconds. And he said, man, she was thinking. He's like, my daughter's like, his daughter is special, but like, it's a different way. Like, no matter what you go through in life, you don't process things like that at 12 years old and understand. No, man, not even as a young adult, but she does. And he saw it and he started crying. He's like, man, you're right, man. She's special, man. Like, she is. Like, I asked her a simple question, and the way she crafted it and how she responded, I was like, man, wait a second. See, people, wait a second. You're gifted. Wow. The world needs her to be the best her. And that's what I saw. And I gave her my phone number, And I said, hey, if anything ever in life happens to you, you need something, you need food, you need anything, like anything, just, this is a life friendship now, okay? I love you. And I told her I love you. She said, I love you too, Courtney. I said, hey, if anything ever happens to you in life and you need something, wherever you're at in the world, like you need something, something happens, you call me, okay? I'm going to give you my best. You let me know, okay? She said, okay, I will. Special thanks to Ryan and Natalie Ayazi. Thank you, man. That was really generous, man. You gave like 4 big bags of toys just filled with it, man. You could have donated them. You could have done a lot of things. You could have sold them. You just gave it to us for free to give to them. The kids started playing with the toys immediately. Thank you. These kids, they have furniture. They all sleep on the bed now. They have covers. They have blankets. You know, they have a microwave. They have food. They have everything they need to be successful. You know, we all need a foundation. When you buy a home, the most important part of that property is the foundation. If the foundation's messed up, life is messed up. The child, their foundation is messed up, man. They're behind the 8 ball. Their life will not be messed up, but maybe for the next 6, 8, 19 years, it's going to be a crippling. There's going to be something that they're going to have to result to, probably negative, more times than not. It can be inspiring, can be powerful, it can be encouraging, but more times than not, it's negative. And they have to learn how to get over that thing. But most people cannot, no matter who their parent is, no matter how much money, no matter how much praying, no matter how much, they just cannot. Lots of times. They're the little engine that does and that could, but didn't quite make it. Didn't quite reach their potential. Not even half of that. Oh, man. I see beautiful women like that all the time that are on drugs. I'm like, damn, man. She could be special. You know, she could be married and her kids, now her kids are messed up because she's messed up. It's like, damn. And she's beautiful. She's a 6 or a 5 with messed up teeth because she's on meth. But man, her beauty is really a 9 or a 10 if she would just put herself together and live somewhat decent, somewhat right. But she's not. It's sad to see that. And she has a great personality, but she's on meth. And with all the meth, drug addicting habits, like sleeping with men for drugs. Like can't pay your rent, like bad credit, like can't pay your job, like using your kid's name for credit, like all this stuff. It's like, dang, man, that's terrible. So much talent, such a kind heart, you know, but not reaching our potential. But thank you, Ryan and Natalie Ayazi. And this girl that I'm talking about, she got, you know, there was toys, there was food, there was all this stuff. We're talking. The first thing she did was grab these books at a college level and say, oh man, I wanted to get some books like these. I had a dream about this. You know, she's flipping through the books. Yeah. She's already reading the books. See, her thinking is up here. Her thinking as an adult, man. It's not just everything she's been through. She's had a rough life. No, but it's her outlook on life and the way she processes things and her abilities and her reading and writing abilities. Just everything about her says, man, if she just gets an opportunity, man, the world will be a better place. If she becomes whoever or whatever she's going to be or supposed to be, like, man, just, you know, the community needs her at 12. I'm not even joking, man. People say that about me. No, I'm saying it about her. And so what happened is, people, I couldn't walk away. I saw that girl's talent. I'm not going to lie, it was that girl's talent. I was like, oh my God. If I walk away and I don't do anything, I don't give her my number, I don't help them out, I don't do my best, like, it was like I'm throwing away a dream. It's like, you know, there's a book or movie, To Kill a Mockingbird. You know, it's a sin to killing Mockingbird. A lot of times you have to read this book when you're in school. It was like that. Like it was, I knew I was doing something morally wrong, man. Especially because of me. You know, maybe over 1,000 volunteers I've recruited in this community. I know how to do it for the right people and the right time. And, you know, and just life, you got to make time for the right thing. You got to make time for the right person to come in your life. You just have to make it. It doesn't matter what I'm going through. It's not about me. It's about her and that family. And I just saw that, and I just couldn't walk away. You know, they're good people. They're good, honest people, hardworking people. You know, like me, like you. There's ups, there's downs. They're not perfect, but they're consistently going in the right direction, trying their best. That's what we all can do. And you know what's funny? And what's not funny? And I'm gonna leave you with this. There's They don't have any paintings. You know, they have food. They have a table now. They have dishes. They have a blanket. They have a bed. They have all the basic things. They don't have any paintings. But there's this sign. Not a sign. There's a piece of paper and it's printed out. And you know what it says? It says, "Don't give up," and it's in their living room right there for all of them to be reminded. And remind. I think about it sometimes before I go to sleep. It says, "Don't give up," in like 42-inch font, right there. Don't give up. You know, that's their message. Don't give up. That's my message. Don't give up. That's your message. Don't give up. Do what it takes to be successful. Do what it takes to make wrongs right. Do what it takes to help someone else. Hey, everybody, I love you. Everyone knows I love people. I love people. I just do. We're the most interesting thing in the world. That's what inspires me to give my best and do my best. And I saw those people. I saw that single parent mother. I saw that girl's talent. And I just said, no, man, no, you know what? I'm not going to stop everything I'm doing right now because I can't. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to add that on my schedule. If I'm up to 3 a.m. some nights, which I am, working on something, I'll just be up till 6 in the morning. But you know what? I'm going to make sure they have the basic resources. Goddamn me. I'm not going to let them down. I'm not going to let that girl down. I'm not going to let her mom down. I looked at her mom and her 3 kids, and I saw my mom and her 4 kids, and we were homeless, either in a trash can for like 5 years. And I was just like, and that's what irks me and pains me about these things. So you see all these single parent mothers. It's like, damn, man. You know, my mom didn't deserve that, and she did her best. She really did, but she married the wrong person. She married the wrong person. You know, marry the right person. That's what you can do. Marry the right person the first time. You know, help your kids. All right, love you guys. All right, hey, don't give up. You know, am I going to be president of the United States? Nah, if I want to be. No, I'm out. All right, hey, peace out. I'll tell you this, though. The next thing you know, if I'm not careful, if the world isn't careful, they're going to let me play baseball. That's a baseball in there, baby. Well, I'm just playing around. Peace.